back. Today I'm on the King Day, and it just had me thinking about some things, man. It just had me thinking about our community as a whole and how we deal with trauma and how we go about, the harshness of our community and treating it like it's a norm. It's to the point where the black community could essentially look at America as a third world country. And it begs me to ask you this question. When you think I'm Martin Luther King, what do you think about? Do you think about I have a dream? Do you think about, the civil rights movement, him fighting for freedom, for our right to have a voice? What it is that you think about when you think about you as a black woman or man in America, given whatever opportunities you have, what do you think about? I guess the topic of the day is, a brief topic of the day is going to be your dream, believing in your dream, striving to achieve your dream, and overcoming any obstacle in order to achieve. Starting out this topic, I'm coming in pretty hot. The main thing I want to talk about is how we go about exercising our limited options. A lot of us just roll over and succumb to our circumstances. A lot of us lose hope, we lose fight, and I really believe that it's just inherited trauma for the generations before. Losing fight, losing faith, passing that shit down to the ones that came after us. And it's just like, when do we turn this around? When do we look at each other and be like, aren't you tired of this? Aren't you tired of hearing every other night so-and-so getting killed, they getting younger and younger doing it, younger and younger dying? And it's to the point, it's like, all we doing is self-destructing. All we doing is feeding into the system, feeding into the same bullshit that we was trying to get out of back in the 60s, back in the G. It's just max with something completely different now. And I don't want us to only think that we're measured by our finances, because I find it completely ironic that we pump out the most money in this country, but damn near every black family is struggling to make it. And look, ain't nobody taking the shot, bro. It's hard out here. Ain't nobody born with a silver spoon. But what I'm saying is, instead of rolling over and accepting your circumstances, what are you doing truly to overcome it? And that's all I'm saying. Because honestly, we need to do better. You, me, all of us, we need to do better. It's outrageous. It's really outrageous, because you have the black people who claim they've made it. They're out of touch with those who are still trying to, figure out who they are, where they fit in this world, where they fit in this land. And some people, it could be overwhelming. It could truly be overwhelming. And it just had me thinking, man, like, are we gonna come together when it's too late? Are we surprised why nobody's willing to step up to that mantle of being a leader and a public figure and a public speaker? Because it's like, all my work could be undone in a matter of generations. It's like, what? We really reduced Martin Luther King's legacy down to just a day. And we let them, as in the government, tell us when we celebrate them. The nigga birthday is the 15th. We celebrate him every third Monday. They tell us when to celebrate somebody they assassinated. That's our leader. And they just assassinated him. They assassinated his whole family. Killed his mom. Walked in the church and killed his mama in cold blood. Had a brother do it. I don't like to use terms like we are lost, but you tell me, if you view our community under a scope, you tell me, look how we handle shit. Rodney King, destruction of our own property. And the people let us do it. Y'all want to destroy your shit? Go ahead. You want to do it? Go ahead. George Floyd, Trayvon Martin. It continues. Sandra Bland, Breonna Taylor, Tamir Rice. Bro, I can sit up here and make a 10-minute video just saying names. that's all we gonna do is just say their names and hold up their picture and make hashtags. That's all we gonna do. And then go about our lives until the next so-and-so. Like I said, man, I'm not gonna be long. I'm not gonna be long-winded, but to all my black kings out there, you have other options than picking up a tool and going and shoot another brother. We have to start thinking about our lives, our futures. I understand most of us is trying to get through the moment, get to tomorrow. But we need to start thinking way bigger than that, because we could take over, bro. That could easily be us. It's up to us. So, they don't want to be long, but end up being long anyway. So, sorry for the somber tone, but it's one of those days that just had me thinking. What is your dream?